Hello. Hi, everyone. I hope my mic is working okay. Give me a shout if you're live and you can hear me. It's been a while. It's been a while since I did this. I have not been in my usual location for me to do this. So I'm so glad that I get to do this today. I'm going to do some shuffling. And basically, yeah, we're just going to go through some question and answers. Hi, Krista. Can you guys hear me okay? Lalita Lakshmi, yes, you can know about your journey. What question would you like to ask? And everyone, can I just say, actually, I don't know if I'm going to be able to write this down. Please let me know one question at a time. So if you can, one question at a time. And perfect. I'm so glad you can hear me. Oh, Shreya, I'm so glad you're here. Hi, Himanshi. So yes, I will answer as many questions as possible. We're going to go straight into it. I'm not going to do a channeled message. So any questions that you have, just post them one at a time. And then we will always go back to, well, I'll just do them in order, basically. Himanshi, I'm well. Thank you for asking. Oh, it's so good to see everyone on here. I was just saying it's been a while since I did a live question and answer just because of where I've been. And yeah, I'm just shuffling away. I'm probably not supposed to be using this deck. So it is the Sexual Magic Tarot, but I absolutely love that. Yeah, it's just a really good deck to handle. And then obviously I've got a few other decks that we're going to take some messages from. Hi, Esther. Thank you so much for being here. Oh my goodness. Now, everybody who's already on this call, firstly, thank you so much. And my members know this. Some of you who are members who are on here, every time we go live, our vibration is so intense, so good intense. When we support each other, especially on this chat, on this community, the energy does not lie. So if you're feeling a little bit off, this is such a good energy to be in because we have some incredible people on here. Not that I'm biased, obviously, but I am. I love you all. Hi, Michaela. Okay. Hey, V. Sorry, I didn't say hello to you. Oh, gosh. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's have a look at the first question. So Lilith asked, can I know about my journey? So I'm going to ask the question of journey. I'm just going to ask, I know I asked you for a specific question and you did ask a specific question later on about karmic ties, but please do remember karma are just learnings. They're just lessons. Sometimes, and I myself have been guilty of this, we think karma is a bad thing, but karma can also be a good thing. And it kind of just needs to be a reminder to everyone to say everything is karmic. Everything karma related is just a lesson. That's all it is. And sometimes our divine masculine does need to be with a karmic person or an individual because you can't teach them that. They need to be taught things in a very specific way. And somebody else told me this isn't I can't take credit for it, but somebody else said, you have actually sent the karmic to your divine masculine. So I know there's a lot of divine feminines on this channel, so I'm going to relate it to divine masculine and feminines. And I found that really powerful. I don't know about you guys, but I found that us having to liaise in the astral third, fifth, multiple dimensions to let this karmic come in and shake our divine masculines up, because let's be honest, they sometimes need a bit of a shake up. Okay, so where is Lalitha on this journey so far? I'm gonna try and shuffle so I don't knock the camera over. So let's have a look. This is beautiful. Okay, can we just acknowledge, firstly, there's no nudity in this, so this is good. But secondly, Queen of Cups. Lalitha, if you're feeling this high emotional nurturing, just like steady energy. Or if you don't, this is coming. So, what I'm seeing about your journey thus far is, look, you're not a page, you're not a knight, you are a friggin' queen. We are surrounded by queen energies here. And this is more so having the ability to discern what you need, what fills you up, and put boundaries up against the things that aren't serving you. So, you being this, where you are in your journey is you are full of emotion, you are full of nurturing vibes, you are full of having this ability to discern where you are and where you need to be. And sometimes if these things aren't apparent, they will become clear. So I always think about the Queen of Cups as having the ability to fill their own cup up before they give to others. So if you've got the discernment between saying no to certain things that don't align with your higher self, you're able to go, wait a second, is my cup full first? And then I can give the energy to other people. So that's the first question. And I remember you said another question. When will the karmic ties end? So this is where I'm going to say a little bit of a word of advice. Karma doesn't really end, like ever. So if you're specifying what's happening with your person's karmic, then I can answer that question. So what is going on with Lolita's person's karmic? And then I think we're okay with these, maybe? Nine of Swords, Ace of Cups, and Nine of Wands. Okay, so we're seeing a lot of coming to an end. So the good thing about this card right now is 9 is on the precipice of 10. Obviously, 10 is an ending of a cycle. Then we're back to 0. Everything in the tarot confirms we go from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is the ending, 0 is the beginning. So every time what we're doing is we're continuing to go through the cycles of our lives. And it was 717 as I said that. So right now, the energies of the eclipse, the full moon, and obviously we're out of Merc retrograde, there is a very much this sense of coming to an end. So in relation to your divine masculine's karmic ties, there is a specific situation that will be coming to an end, but this is going to be brought about through this level of unconditional love. Now, when your divine masculine sees themselves in higher regard, that is actually bringing them into more worthiness, more wholeness, more abundance, more unconditional love for themselves. I listened to a very amazing reading yesterday by Mereditha, and she was basically emphasizing how, was it this morning? No, it was this morning. So basically, she was saying that the more and more we pour into ourselves, the more and more healing we do for ourselves, the more and more healing our divine masculine does. We need to do this on our own. We need to go through these karmic lessons. We need to go through these journeys by ourselves during separation, because that's when we learn the most about ourselves. And this is where we need to tap into this level of unconditional love. And look what's on the bottom of the deck, the 10 of Cups. So this is about moving away from those old cycles, coming to an end of a cycle or a journey, a season even, to come into this level of unconditional love. But they need to get to their own level of unconditional love and worthiness first, so they can end up getting to that 10 of Cups. And what do they don't they know? Okay, so I need to show you this. What they don't know is the Tower moment. So even though they're going through some of these changes and challenges in their life, it's because the Tower is rampant at the moment. Look at who's behind this person. It's saying that the divine masculines are sometimes their own worst enemy. You know how we sometimes have our own worst enemy in living it inside of our heads. So this is where the divine masculine does need to come up with the goods to realize how worthy they actually are. If you are watching this on behalf of a particular divine masculine, they don't actually know how lucky they are, because they never realize that they could be worthy of those things. and vice versa. If your divine masculine is thinking about you, they think of you as high regard. But you need to be worthy of those things in order for you to receive them. Okay, what a beautiful big message so far. Shreya, I'm going to answer your question next. You and your divine masculine are on the way to. Oh, you know what? I read that as you and your divine masculine are on the way to reunite, but I missed out if you. So I don't even think the cards need to answer this because it's pretty much a yes. It's almost like I was reading that as you are about to reunite and his energy, but I will have a look at the cards because that was pretty epic. Shreya, you always have the most magnetic energy. So I'm going to ask, dear angels, guardians, ancestors, and spirit guide, Shreya is about to reunite with her divine masculine, and could you give us a clear yes answer? And what their energies are at this time, what the divine masculine's energies are at this time. So thank you, Spirit. Okay, well, one card wanted to come out straight away. Page of Wands. Page of Wands is about reigniting a passion. So this is a yes, but not yet, is what I'm getting. We do have the 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, but this is more about the karmic release, the energy release, the cycles ending. So your divine masculine is pretty much going from the 10 of Wands to the Page of Wands, going through this cycle. What don't they know? The Six of Pentacles. Okay, so what don't they know is they weren't able to reciprocate the level of love and affection and generosity that you were able to give in this connection in the past. But that's going to change when you come into union. And as I said, I'm not really answering your question of if you're on the way to reunite, because I feel like Spirit has already answered that. Like, yes, you are on the precipice of reuniting, but it's still taking a little bit of time. So let's have a look at why the Page of Wands is here. Why is the Page of Wands here, please, Spirit? Why is the page? Oh, thank you, Spirit. Okay, so we've got the 10 of Swords. Is this legitimate? Okay, no, it's not. So we've got the 10 of Swords, but it came on in the inverse. So where the divine masculines have had been backstabbed, betrayed, had their trust broken, this is now going in those situations where they've had their trust broken. Remember, we've now got 10-10 for the divine masculines. Their energy means that they're still working on themselves and psychoanalyzing their past situations. So you know how sometimes people say, oh, well, this thing happened to me and that thing happened to me and that thing happened to me, but they don't really realize or take accountability that they are the common denominator. Shreya, your divine masculine's energy right now is still on the precipice of change. Remember, their ascension, even though we think it's quite burdensome on ourselves, they do go through a heavy ascension period. And these past few weeks' energy, like from the 8-8, pardon me, I don't know why I just said that. From the 8th of April to the 8th of August, there is a massive change that is happening to all divine masculines on this earth plane, but also the energies are quite rampant. So even though they're still working on themselves, they are looking inwards to get to this Page of Wands. They are still trying to understand that they need to get to a certain kind of like status level before they can jump to the next one, before they can jump to the next one, before they can jump to the next one. Because remember, you're still quite high in the terms levels of ascension, so they just need to keep working on that. And it doesn't mean that you need to slow down, Shreya. It means that they will eventually catch up. So I hope those things make sense. What's next? Current blockages for the connection. So thank you, Krista, for asking what are the current blockages for Krista and her divine masculine. What are the current blockages for the connection and the divine masculine? What are the biggest blockages that we need to be aware of? Thank you, Spirit. All right. Okay. So 6 of Wands. You know how some people say, I want this, I want that, I want that, I want to manifest this, and I want to manifest this. And then when it is like almost there, they freak out. It's really that case of their challenge is accepting that this isn't an illusion. This isn't tempting them. and it won't disappear. So sometimes when people say it's like a mirage, that's literally what spirit is trying to say is you are asking for something and it's on its way, but so far because of the lack of trust and the lack of the lack of faith and trust in themselves, it is actually saying that when something good does happen, your divine masculine is waiting for something to go wrong. So even before the victory can come in, the divine masculines are almost like on a backup plan. They're looking for the safety net. So that is a current blockage. So you know how some people they say it's like that fool card I'm getting. The fool card is take the leap and the net will be provided. Whereas right now, your divine masculine goes, but where's the net? Where's the net? I'm not going to leap. What if this happens? And that's what I'm getting so far for the current blockages. What an interesting reading for the blockages. So some of you are feeling still really, really tired. So if you're feeling really tired, just take one step, right? Don't go so hard on yourself. So Val, what is the divine masculine's signature question? What is the divine masculine's next move? What is the divine masculine's next move? What is the divine masculine's next move? Okay, so we've got the Six of Pentacles, but in the inverse, I keep forgetting where these cards are okay and not okay. But I will start changing cards, changing the deck, should I say? But what I'm getting is, isn't it funny how I've literally brought this out for somebody else, and I'm seeing it in such a different way. So basically, what I'm seeing is the fruits are about to be harvested on the tree. Your divine masculine has been sowing seeds, has been nurturing this tree, and they've been putting a lot of time, effort, energy into this. Now, what I'm also seeing, this isn't so much about the Six of Pentacles, this is more of an illustration to say they're on the 9. Again, this really resonates with I think it was, let's have a look. Whose was it? It was Lalitha's question. You know how we said about the divine masculine still needs to go through some of the work in order to get to the 10 and then this 0 new beginning? Well, I feel like this isn't about Six of Pentacles. This isn't about giving or receiving. I feel like the divine masculine is learning that, but they are going inwards in terms of what they want to give and receive, what it means to be giving without expectation and having the ability to receive without it being toxic. I've just heard they've probably got a little bit of wounding left over from their past relationship, and I feel like that is holding them back, but it also is helping them clear out this current cycle. So their next move still doesn't really give us the answer. I'm going to just put it here so we can't actually see the nudity. So what is the next move? Because the next move for the divine masculine is going inwards. Oh, okay. So again, we've got the Hierophant, but in the inverse. So with the Hierophant, it is about going inwards. The Hierophant is the ultimate divine masculine in the spiritual 5D dimensions. What I'm seeing right now is the divine masculine is trying to go inward. So this is where the Six of Pentacles is beginning to make sense, because the Six of Pentacles is about giving and receiving, but they're trying to do that for themselves, within themselves. Their next move towards you can't happen without them going through this season, without them going through this internal reflection. It isn't always easy for divine masculines to do this, but because we've got the Hierophant here, the Hierophant really is about marriage, commitment, religion. As your divine masculines questioning all these things, they are actually going inwards to close the cycle of what has hurt them in the past. But it really is asking them to look inwards between what has caused the situation. Like, these things don't just happen. Like, what was your actual involvement in it? So the divine masculines are actually going through quite a bit of anguish, uncertainty, heaviness. So if we think when we are going through pain, like it's probably like quite bad for the divine masculine. So just send them affection and love. So this wasn't really a direct what's their next move towards you. It's basically what's their next move towards themselves. And when that comes in, it's actually saying, thank you, spirit. Yeah, cutting out distractions. I feel that's the divine masculine's next move. Lalitha, when I get job, is that a question for your career? So is there anything relating to Lalitha and her career at this time? Is there anything relating to Lalitha and her career? Anything that we need to know? Oh, there we go. Perfect. Page of Cups. There is an offer in the pipeline. There is going to be something that is going to be offered to you. You might think it's a little bit small. You might want something bigger. It's up to you whether you need to hold out for something. What I'm noticing in particular is the moon in the background. So this might happen between the full moon and the new moon. And I'm also getting that sometimes you might feel like the offer is puny, is too small, and you want something bigger. But there is this message saying that when you accept this small offer, it's going to lead to bigger things. Let's just ask a little bit more about the Page of Cups. Why is the Page of Cups here, and what is it leading to? Oh, thank you, Spirit. Aha! This is amazing. Okay, so you know when I said that it leads to something bigger? Now we have the 10 of Cups. So this small thing that may not look as if it's a big deal, it's going to lead to your 10 of Cups. It's going to lead you to the next phase of family, home, you know, prosperity, happiness, all these beautiful cups. So your emotional cups will be fulfilled, is what I'm getting. Okay, so what is Puneet's current feelings for Himanshi? What is Puneet's current feelings for Himanshi? What is Puneet's current feelings? Friendship. So building the friendship, and it's 222, just as I said that. 222 on the clock. They're trying to hold on to this friendship. And what don't you know? Let's have a look. Six of Pentacles. Oh my God, like Six of Pentacles is rampant with the divine masculines at this time. The only thing they can offer right now, their feelings that they see you in high regard. They want to hold on to who you are, what this is, but all they can offer right now, the maximum they can offer is friendship. It's like saying to somebody, I want marriage, I want commitment, I want union, and they're just not ready for it. So you can't force a person to an altar. This is pretty much Puneet's energy. Puneet's energy is saying there is progress. Look, we've got 3, 4, 6 of Pentacles. There is progress happening, but it needs to take micro steps for the divine masculines. Like they can't just go from 0 to 100. Sometimes the divine feminines are so ready for marriage and commitment because it feels like they've been on this journey for a lot longer, but I feel like they're more conscious of this journey earlier on. So it almost feels like the divine masculine kind of need to wrap their head around it. And the way they can wrap their head around it is being friends. The way they can wrap their head around it is they don't want life without you. And the only way they can see you in their life right now, without offering you that commitment, is being a friend. Like that's the maximum commitment they can offer. So that's basically their level of equal reciprocity. That's as maximum as they can give and receive. And then who knows in the future? Let's have a look at what's coming up for post 6 of Pentacles. So these pentacles, they are all in, well, pardon me, these pentacles, they're all material. So it's happening in the 3D. It's happening right now. So what is the future energy? Whoa, there's way too many cards. Let's just take this one here because it felt straightforward. But there's a lot going on, basically. There is a lot going on. And you know what? As I said, the future. Oh, is this coverable? Lovers. Lovers card came out. Knight of Pentacles has come out. There is something that is happening within the connection. There is love here. It's just right now, they're just, wow, they're overthinking this connection. 8 of Swords. It might be related to you. You might be overthinking this, or they might be overthinking this, but this is more case of they're too busy overthinking what's happening in the connection, but they don't have time to overthink this connection. They have to do other things, if that makes sense. And right in the background, like, I don't know if you can see it, but there's the devil energy. So 8 of Swords is they're trapped in their own head, and instead of figuring it out and working it out and being honest with themselves, they'd rather go, right, I'm going to put this in a box because I can't think of it right now. We're friends, I can't think of it right now. Like, it's almost like they're not giving themselves time to think about it. So that's what I've got for you. Okay, Michaela, advice for you and your divine masculine for the journey. What is the divine masculine's advice? Okay, perfect. Now, communication is coming in, but we also have the 6 of Swords. So there is movement forward regarding you and your divine masculine. Let me see if I can actually hide this. Okay, perfect. Is that going to work? No, not really. Come on. Okay, maybe I just need to hold it. Okay. And then we also have the Page of Cups. So your answer is, in the element of passion, there is going to be communication coming in. Now, I have to forewarn people, when I say communication, sometimes communication could also be in the astral. So be open to communication in the astral. If you're looking for a sign and you say, okay, this is a sign between me and my divine masculine, can you show me one of those? That's communication. That's communication from your divine masculine directly to you. What don't you know? Hold on. Let's see what card this is. 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands. Marriage, commitment, union, celebration, new beginnings, twin flames. Like, honestly, and that's a split. It's a 4 and an 8. So it's a split. So this is a very big energy for you to be aware of, to be mindful that you're heading in the right direction. You're both heading in the right direction. Your advice is pretty much like, don't get too caught up in the connection. Start focusing on where you are and have a look at, I can't even grab this card now. Have a look. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that was a bit difficult. Have a look at all of the small things that fill you up. So I was speaking to my friend just before I went online, and she was saying how grateful she is around everything she has. And gratitude is such an underrated practice. Like, we just forget how wealthy we are, even being online all around the world. Like, honestly, this is so amazing to see everyone all at the same place at the same time, raising our energy together, like having this opportunity to connect and be online, right? Not everybody has this level of access. And it's sometimes just saying, like, we need to humble ourselves, check in with ourselves and just say, look, we are doing incredible. And then as soon as we are grateful for it, more will come. Like, don't be grateful for the sake of wanting more, but like, try and be grateful because more will come. It's that energy that, and like attracts like, right? So that's what I'm getting so far. So I hope that helped, Michaela. When will there be communication in the physical realm? Now, the thing is, if a lot of you have listened to my channel for a while now, you guys are so loyal to my channel. So thank you so much. And you also know I don't really do timelines. So I will ask, what is the communication coming in? When will there be communication? But please do take this with a pinch of salt, because also you invite the communication in. As I said earlier, there could be signs, it could be symbols, it could be messages, it could be messages of signs through other people. So let's have a look at, when will the divine masculine, when will Puneet message Himanshi? Is there communication coming in between now and the next few weeks? Is there communication in the physical realm regarding Himanshi and Puneet? Oh, wow. Okay, so the Empress card. I always think the Empress card is always a positive sign. So there is this element of success, of victory. You know, Ace of Pentacles is something in the material. So there will be communication in the next few weeks. But this is going to be pretty small. It could be a, hey, how are you? What's going on kind of thing. It's 7 people on here, 7 likes. This is going to be positive. It's going to be like almost a good luck charm is what I'm just hearing. So there's going to be an element of good luck. But remember, Himanshi, if you're wanting communication, receive it. let your divine masculine know in the astral realm that you are willing to receive communication. Invite the communication in and be ready to receive it whenever it does arise. So don't be caught up in the communication. Go about doing your own thing. Go fill up your cup. Go do things that you love and things that cause you happiness, joy, fulfillment. Be in your Empress energy. And when you are in this Empress energy, when the least you expect it, communication will come. Like it's just how the energy works regarding twin flames. So I hope that helps. Hi Amanda, thank you so much for being here. I almost dropped all of the cards. So what's currently going on for divine masculine in your life? What is currently going on for the divine masculine in your life? I said I would switch cards because of the amount of erotic pictures in this, but I'm just feeling a really big call to keep on shuffling and go through this deck. So let's have a quick check between what is going on for Amanda and the divine masculine. So I'm going to do something slightly different here. Knight of Swords. So the divine masculines really are working on enhancing the way that they can bring forward these new projects, these new ideas, these new thought processes. The divine masculine for you is actually working on a few things, and they may not tell you about them. I'm hearing that they're planning something, and it's going to be quite surprising to you. So let's have a look at what you don't know. Page of Swords. Okay, so yeah, they're kind of in this element of, let me just hide these cards. Okay, so they are in this element of thoughts. They're in their thoughts. They're in their headspace. And behind the Page of Swords, look, we've got the Two of Cups. So in the divine masculine's life, they are looking forward. They're planning. They are taking practical approaches, but it starts with their thoughts first. So things that are going to come up in their imagination, things that are coming up in their real world, everything emanates from thoughts. So our thoughts, our behaviors turn into actions. And this is what I'm getting right now for your divine masculine. They're going through a series of planning, thinking, imagining. Like they're coming up with concoctions, I've just heard. And within that, they are also trying to clear some space around connection, love, romance, union. So that's pretty much the message that I'm getting for you. Hi Shrushiti. Is that how I pronounce your name? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being a new subscriber. What is the intentions of Gen 8 towards me? He is your ex. He has a girlfriend, but sometimes acts like he's still into you. Look, listen, I say this to everyone. If you can feel the love, if you can feel the pull, that's no mistake. Like there is a very divine purpose that you are being pulled in a specific direction. But if you can feel that their love is there, like first and foremost, females' intuition is like really wrong. It's sometimes we psych ourselves out. So I'm gonna ask, what is the intentions of Janit towards Shrushiti? So let's have a look at what we got. I feel like this card wanted to come out, so let's just have a look at what this card is. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I love when the Emperor comes out. I love when the Emperor comes out because it is the epitome of leadership. And look at this. Behind that, we've got the Chariot. Fast moving energy. Whatever is going on between you and this other, no, pardon me, whatever is going on between him and this other person, she hasn't got nothing on you. Like literally, I've just heard the way that you bring out the Emperor energy in them is like, it's fire. It's huge. What don't we know? Let's have a look. Seven of Wands. Okay, so they've been quite guarded, quite reserved in coming forward. Now, that isn't really not what the emperor does. The emperor is a leader. They take the bull by their horns. They are tenacious, they're active, they're courageous, they're confident. But there is something about this elusive divine masculine that is not really coming forward because there's something they're being guarded towards. Now, I'm not sure, but this divine feminine might have been holding something against this divine masculine. So that is actually preventing the fast movement energy. But the intentions towards you is you make them feel alive, you make them feel confident. They haven't felt this way about anybody. And this is actually the fire that they feel, the hurried energy. They feel as if there needs to be something. Okay, so there's genuine energy, there's momentum, there's attraction, there's a pull. Like when you said you think that he's still into you, well, you're right. Your divine masculine still feels as if they're into you. And that's why there's this fast energy, but there's something holding them back and keeping them guarded. It's almost like they're not telling you about this person that they're involved with because it's going to ruin what you two have. It's such a weird message that's coming through. You're only going to know if this resonates for you, but um the intention is there. The intention is like they want to do they want to be in their best emperor self. But I don't feel like they know what that looks like. But there is an element of just being guarded. They're being defensive. I'm thinking your divine masculine's girlfriend probably knows about the both of you and is trying to be manipulative in this sense. I don't know if that's true. Obviously, we're not going to know that until your divine masculine speaks to you, but that's pretty much what I'm getting. So what is the current feelings and messages for Shreya? What are Shreya's divine masculine's current feelings and any messages that need to come through, please? I'm so glad that resonated, Esther. Okay, so what is Shreya's divine masculine's current feelings? What is the energy at this time? Let's have a look. The Six of Pentacles. Really? Honestly, this is like rampant. You know, when I say these are general readings, it's not going to resonate with everybody, but this card has almost come up for every single divine masculine. Now, what I'm seeing is their feelings towards, so general speaking, everybody who's listening so far or is watching this on repeat, your divine masculine hadn't really been able to acknowledge what equal give and take meant. Like, you know how we've all been with a guy, hopefully you haven't, but we've all been with a person who's quite selfish in bed. Well, that's not your divine masculine, but they were perceived to be this way, and they've been selfish in certain terms, either selfish about not being emotionally open, selfish about being committed, selfish about, I don't know, intimacy, whatever it is. It hasn't been equal give and take. So the energies that the divine masculines are presenting is they are becoming way more aware of how they need to show up. In what way does that look like? And how will that be perceived when they do come into a committed monogamous relationship, if that is what you want, guys? Your messages are clear as day, just to say that your divine masculine is very aware it wasn't equal. But they need to fix that. If they are aware it wasn't equal, if you are aware it wasn't equal, then they need to start again. As I split the deck, we've got the Seven of Pentacles. So this is about this being a better version of themselves, being in this element of sowing new seeds, of letting down their guard, of persevering through the difficult times. If they aren't receiving what they want, well, they're not giving in equal measure, but they're not also receiving in equal measure. So it kind of like, it's almost like a game of cat and mouse for the divine masculines at this time. Like they're not quite sure, should they be chasing the cheese? Should they wait until like their dinner comes to them? It's like, it's very much a, I don't know what I want. And until they know what they want, can they actually give it and put both feet in and be all in, basically, I'm getting. What is blocking Lolita's divine masculine? What is blocking the journey regarding the divine masculine for Lolita? What is the current blocks for the divine masculine? What is the current blocks for the divine masculine? So thank you, angels, guardians, ancestors. So the current blocks for reunion. Wow, you're just not meant to know yet. You're going to know in due time. This current block doesn't involve you. I know you asked what is blocking your journey, but you're asking about reunion. So that's why you're not supposed to know yet. You're not supposed to know yet regarding union because spirit wants to surprise you. Your divine masculine wants to surprise you. Look at these two champagne glasses. It's celebrating, it's toasting, it's being in celebration. So if you were to know what's going to happen in the right way in the exact moment before it happens, you're probably going to mess it up. So the universe doesn't want for that to happen. That is the current block, is you're the one who wants to know what is going to happen, but actually you're not supposed to know. That's basically the big message that I'm getting and what's behind it. There will be an offer of love coming in. There will be an offer of love coming in, but you don't need to know how and when just yet. You're not supposed to know how and when. Let's have a look. Thank you everyone for being here. Oh, thank you, Michaela. I know you're always around. Oh, goodness, this energy is really high at this time. Like, I'm getting a little bit lightheaded. Absolutely, Krista. I've just skipped all the way down to your comments. So I'm still looking down and seeing what questions there are. Amanda, I will get to you. But yeah, if you haven't listened, look at the channeled messages from today's blockages. Obviously, not everyone's members, so there will be a delay. But remember, there's no sign up. There's no like contract for being a member. So you can be a member for a month, get access to the information, and then not become a member. Like this is YouTube, obviously. So do what calls to you. If you did want to have the divine masculines channeled messages, if you wanted to have updated videos, that is genuinely going to be quite helpful. I know a lot of my members end up turning to those messages first. Yes, Esther, absolutely. Divine masculines want to keep you in suspense, in surprise. Like, you are going to be so glad you didn't know about it. You're going to be so glad that you were going to be surprised. Even for those of you who are like, but I don't like surprises. Wait for it. Wait till what the universe has planned for you. Just be open to receiving. Be in the energy of being open. Maybe Shrushi, maybe that is what your divine masculine's counterpart is doing. Because remember, they are karmics. They are trying to put themselves first. But listen, if your divine, let me start again. If your divine masculine's karmic is into your divine masculine, well, why wouldn't they be? Why wouldn't they be? If you're into your divine masculine, why wouldn't others be too? Because they are freaking awesome. So that is something that we need to absolve, forgive. Because if we want to be with our divine masculine, why wouldn't there be other people who would want to be with them too? Like, I know it caught me out when my divine masculine years ago was with somebody else. And I was like, why are they with them? Like, why is this even happening? But I remember going, and this was years now later, I remember saying, well, why wouldn't they want to be with the divine masculine? Because he's freaking amazing. Of course he deserves love. Of course he needs to be in love. And he gets to experience that. Obviously, it wasn't the right person, which I knew and they knew after. But it's saying to yourselves, like, your divine masculine will receive love in the way they're supposed to. They'll receive their lessons in the way they're supposed to. So give them a little bit of credit that they will find their way. And even if this person is talking false about them, well, that's their own insecurity. Like, you're not talking false about them. That's their own insecurity. So let them deal with their lessons and their karma in their own way. So just keep putting good things out there and more good things will return, yeah? Oh, hi, Marlene. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for being here. Did you have a question, Marlene? I am just going through. If everybody just gives like one question, and if you have more questions, obviously just drop it down in the chat. So we've got a few minutes yet. This time has gone so fast. Like, honestly, I don't know if it's the same for you guys. Let's have a look, Amanda. So, Amanda, you said, ooh, what is his new project or his plan? Not informing me actually will involve me or about both of us. What is Amanda's Divine Masculine's plan? Does it involve Amanda? What is the Divine Masculine's plan? Does it involve Amanda? I keep hitting the camera, so I'm so sorry. Ooh, the Magician, Major Arcana. Bottom of the deck, the Hierophant. So what I am seeing here is two Major Arcanas. This is something, they are manifesting plans for their future. So if we have a look at the Magician card, it's the infinity, it's the emotions, it's the emotions, it's the intuition, it's the material, it's the thoughts. When all of these things are aligned in one, manifestation is created. This is very much, and the third major arcana, by the way. So yes, it does involve you. That's the answer. Yes, it does. Because what we've got here is the marriage card, it's the commitment, it's loyalty, it's higher ascension. The divine masculines are actually working on the way that they can deepen their own intuition with themselves, deepen their own connection with spirit, with source. Like, they know they hold the keys to this, but they're actually looking up higher, as we see for the divine masculine, as above, so below. The only way they can manifest this is when they're in true alignment, and they are trying to discover this. So the way they're planning is actually involving the both of you too, because their whole world, their whole manifestation does include you. They manifested you just as much as you manifested them. And also we do have the Empress here. So this is about which type of person they want to manifest. Who does that involve? And again, it's pointing towards, if you identify yourself as the Empress, well, then the answer is yes. That is towards the both of you. Let's have a look. We're getting a lot of message retractions here. Divine masculine messages. Shruti, when will he know what he wants? Because I sit all day thinking about him. Yeah, so I feel like sometimes, okay, this is a really good message to come out. Sometimes we're so busy looking at the cups that have fallen that we're forgetting the two cups behind. We're forgetting to fulfill our own wishes of abundance when we're so busy thinking about our divine masculine. Like, look at this. In this card, your divine masculine or you are so busy looking here, you're forgetting about the drowned person. And then the drowned person could be your counterpart, or it could be yourself. I'm seeing this as you. You're not able to save yourself if you're not really able to look at your potential. Like, if you're so busy thinking about your counterpart, well, all your energy is going in that direction. So be mindful about where your energy is going. This is where I said earlier about gratitude. If we are so busy thinking about our divine masculines, it can actually become quite draining and obsessive. And that isn't the type of energy to bring in. The energy that you want to be in is the queen, is the empress, is the high priestess, is when you're full, when you're happy, when you're abundant, when you're joyful, when you least expect it, your divine masculine will come in. And that's where, if we just pull back our energy, and this is a big, big, big piece of advice for everyone who are twin flames, who are resonating with this message so far, the more we pull back our energy, the quicker the divine masculine will come in. And that's not saying I should ignore them on purpose. That's saying put yourself first. This journey is for you to evolve whatever purpose you need to do, whatever mission you're here to do. Yes, it may involve your divine masculine, but right now the separation is purposeful for you to ascend, for you to raise your vibration, for you to be in separation. So if you are then channeling your energy in a specific way, your divine masculine will feel that. They're going to be attracted to that, and they're going to come in for that. Whereas when you're pining for your divine masculine, they're going to feel that energy and they're going to retreat. They're going to be reserved. They're going to kind of back away, right? So that's the biggest message that I'm getting right now. Connects, yes, chakra system. How can we help with these blockages? Absolutely. And this is something that you have control of. You know, you have control of where your energy goes, how you get to manipulate it, where do your thoughts go. And just as I'm speaking, I wanted to just pull a few cards out for the Divine Feminine. I wanted to do this earlier, actually, but I think that this is probably the best time to do it. So right now, we've got the Knight of Pentacles, the Moon, the Four of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. So look at this. We're seeing things in the material realm manifest, but this is you. Forget about your divine masculine. Look at yourself in the pentacles. Look at yourself in the mirror. Look at yourself of what's coming up. You're going to be able to see through the illusion, but you're only going to get given certain puzzle pieces at the right time. If you're in rest and digest mode, take this time to rest and digest. Not everybody has the luxury and the ability to actually pause, to reflect, to journal, to go inwards, to meditate. These are big, big, big energies that we're dealing with. And then this will eventually come to fruition because now you've gone from knight to king all on your own without the divine masculine. So a lot of times we've cultivated certain things in our life, we've manifested certain things, and we forget how capable we are of manifesting. So when we're able to harness this energy into ourselves, when we're able to pour into ourselves, we're actually taking the lead through that level of manifestation to then bring in more of what we want. So, Shrushti, you know, if you ask, should you move on? It's not really about advice. These twin flame journeys can go on for years, for decades. So only you can use your own discernment, whether you wish to call in your twin flame or whether you wish to call in a soulmate, because there have been people who have been in union and they chose their soulmate instead. You can still have an incredible relationship with a soulmate if the twin flame journey is just a bit too much. You may not be wanting to wait for your divine masculine in this lifetime, but you need to use your own discernment because this is about you and your highest and best good, right? So let's have a look right now. Yes, I can answer that question. So I'll have a look at Himanshi's. What is Puneet's next step towards Himanshi? And then I'll answer Shrishti's question. What is Puneet's next step? Okay, so again, I'm seeing that there is this element of reservation. There is this element of being left out in the cold. I'm going to get a little bit more information about that. So why is the Five of Pentacles is here? The Five of Pentacles is usually about change. It's usually about being left out in the cold. It's not being given the attention. Did you see that? Not being given the attention that you want. And look at this. On another deck, Six of Pentacles again. Honestly, if you guys are just joining this call, please, please, please go back and watch the other Divine Masculines questions because the Six of Pentacles keeps coming up. Now, in the inverse is they can't give you something that they're not able to give themselves. That is the biggest, most clearest message I can ever channel today. They can't give you what they can't give themselves. So they're trying to go inwards. They're trying to be able to receive. So they can't take a step forward because it's almost like their legs don't work. That is a big, big message for the Divine Masculines who are basically stuck in their energy. That is a big, big message. Okay, so Shruti, can you please tell me if he will ever find out that his girlfriend is cheating on him and regret what he did to me? I don't know how to channel that type of message. Will Shristi's divine masculine find out that his girlfriend is cheating on him? I'm getting the 4 of Wands. I'm not sure whether he's going to find out when it's too late, but this is also a card of success and new beginnings. So I don't know whether this is going to come about. It's a genuine, difficult question to answer. Let's just have a look at what the 4 of Wands means in this context. Knight of Cups. Their emotions are about to be tested. Their emotions are about to be tested, and they are going to have to make a decision between choosing the path of happiness or choosing the path of safety, security, comfort, stability. Like, you know how some people get into a marriage, but they're not really happy and they don't really want to be in a marriage, but they kind of being told they need to be in a marriage. So they are in a commitment, but they're just unhappy. So they cheat and they do some other things. So it's almost like telling me that either your divine masculine will find out about the cheating or they're going to do it themselves. Like, it really isn't a great energy. Even though the cards look very hopeful, I'm just seeing that from the question energy. This is what I do. I read energy. From the question energy, it's like this can take a really negative turn in a really quick way. So when I spoke earlier about where your thoughts are going, what energy you harboring, the focus shouldn't really be on your divine masculine. The focus should be on yourselves and how you're doing and how that energy is bringing in more for you. Does that make sense? It's probably not the answer you want, but you also hold a lot of power in terms of the answers anyway. So what I'm getting is, yes, Amanda, her Hierophant is about marriage. Absolutely. Susie Q, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for donating. Like, honestly, you are a star. Thank you, everyone, for being here. But Susie Q, absolutely appreciate you. What does the divine masculine alignment for the both of you? What is the alignment in regards to your current energies and your union together? What is the current energies and union? So current energies and union. Temperance. Current energies is balance. This is a really good sign. Like, I'm seeing more so, this is Archangel Michael looking over the both of you. It's not just you and your yin and yang, divine masculine and feminine energies. This is more so you balance each other out, and the divine masculine is inviting Archangel Michael to come in and support this union. Are there any other guidance regarding the alignment? So this is a really, really positive message regarding alignment. Oh, okay. This is perfect. So we've got the Queen of Wands here now as well. Of course, Archangel Michael is mentioned. Can't make it up, Val. You cannot make it up. Yes, Susie. If you're popping off, I'm going to continue with your reading and just check back in a little bit later. So thank you so much for being here. Page of Cups. Let's ask for one more card. Oh, that came quick. All right. So this is about alignment and about union. So I'm going to purposely keep that there because I don't know what card came up, and I'm going to... Yes, Susie, it is your reading. I just decided to pull more cards out. So yes, it definitely is your reading. So what we've got at the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups. The Archangel Michael is watching over this connection. There is an abundance of overwhelming love. And look at this bird here. The dove is still the same one in here. It's almost like a phoenix rising between you. And at the back of the deck, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. So this is fates being changed. This is something that has shifted in both of your realities. I'm probably saying because of the last... eclipse and the full moon energy is, yeah, literally it's just fallen. So this is the fate that has changed. Holy crap, look at what's behind the Ace of Cups. This is Two of Cups. This is love. Of course it is. Of course it is. Absolutely amazing. So let's keep this here. Actually, I'm going to cover this card a second. I'll reveal that in a second. So basically what I'm seeing is that Archangel Michael is actually looking over this connection and is actually coming into this level of abundance and protection. So I'm getting a lot of protection regarding the both of you. And when it comes to the purpose of union, yeah, we've got the Ace of Cups and we've got the Two of Cups behind it. So this is leading to union. If you're seeing two doves, absolutely, that is such a huge sign. And I love that the two doves have come out here on purpose. This really happens. So this is definitely a big, big sign for you. And so what I'm seeing, especially because of this yin-yang balance between the both of you, Archangel Michael is actually looking over this connection. So it is looking over this level of unconditional love and harmony between the both of you. And look at this. Again, I've never seen cards like this. We've got the black cat of the Queen of Wands, but we've also got the white cat and the Two of Cups. So this is that yin and yang energy that I'm talking about. This is that yin and yang energy that Archangel Michael is balancing. You, Susie, are the Queen of Wands. You've got this passion. You've got this aura of prestige, leadership, conviction, loyalty from you. Your divine masculine senses this connection. They sense this auspiciousness, and this is them coming in with a Page of Cups. So they are represented as a Page of Cups. And what I'm seeing here is actually the divine masculine as a page want to try and approach you as a queen. And they just keep missing the boat. They just keep missing the fish. And even though if they think, okay, you know what? This will be really happy to offer my divine feminine. Oh crap, the fish is now gone. I need to think of something else. So your divine masculine is currently in the stages of planning what an offer they can present to you that is going to be worthy enough of you, the Queen of Wands. So let's have a look at this energy. The Ace of Wands came out. So it did come out on the inverse. So I'm just looking at the Ace of Wands, another big, big sign. So we've got two aces of passion, new beginnings, infinite unconditional love. This is very much and look at what we've got. We've got one wand here that the Queen of Wands is holding and the Ace of Wands. So this is very much a divinely guided connection. And what I'm saying is your divine masculine is currently going through stages of, is this worthy enough for my queen? Is this worthy enough for her to take it? Is this worthy enough that she's going to reject it? So he's going through all of these kind of emotions regarding union. But there is this big knowing that they do need to go inwards to what balances their own passion. So they don't want to get caught up in obsession, is what I'm hearing. We literally just talked about obsession from the divine feminine side of things, but this is more obsession regarding the divine masculines. They don't want to come in and scare you off, but they don't also want to come in and be rejected. So the divine masculines that we're talking about, Jay, is actually under the illusion of what is going to be of significance that isn't going to scare my divine feminines, but also come into this element of success, union, commitment, unconditional love. What is she going to say yes to? So they're kind of going inwards and looking back at memories of the both of you that actually give them signs and messages as to what will win you over. So that's pretty much the biggest question that biggest energy that I'm feeling right now. Nimi, hi Nimi. I'm going to answer one more question, and remember, I will be posting new videos on the members only. So if that is something that you want to join, please go ahead and over to my channel. And there is such a easy way to join the channel. I would recommend join at the Hierophant level, because then you're going to have access to all of the videos. If you join at the Magician level, you actually get these calls live with me and other members, and we have community chats every month. So literally you can ask questions, you can go through some of the things that you're experiencing at this time. So it really is a massive value for many, because I normally charge, well, it's over $100 for a reading, or £100, should I say? It's more than dollars. But yeah, to get an hour of my time, and we can connect with other energies about what you're going through, a little bit more detail about the twin flame journey. Nimi, you have one query. What if I quit twin flame journey? I am the chaser, but now I'm running from him. So I'm going to ask if you quit your journey as I don't think you want to quit the journey. I genuinely don't think you want to quit this journey. You know why? This is legacy. This is family, business, finances. This is emotional, like, fruition. This is a legacy for not only your children, but your children's children. Look at the loyal dog here, just looking at this child, just going, yeah, I got you. This is the loyalty that you have in your connection. You, out of free will, could easily cut off your twin flame. You can easily choose a soulmate. But if you're the chaser now, if you were the chaser and now you're the runner, well, that's just an exchange of energies that are bound to happen. You're going to exchange those energies. Just because we say that the divine masculine is chasing doesn't mean they can't also run. Just because we're chasing doesn't mean that we can't also run. So this is where I'm seeing that it goes back to, if you haven't already seen the previous readings, go back, Nimi, and have a look at some of the other messages for the divine masculines, because there's a very fine line, fine thread of the Six of Pentacles going on for the divine masculines at this time. And also the moon energy. You're not quite meant to know what's going on. You're not supposed to know what's going on, because the universe is supposed to surprise you. And remember, we need to have faith and trust in the things that we cannot see. So what you can't see, but you are actually getting privy to, is this is a major life altering connection. So if you choose to walk away, that is totally up to you. What don't you know? Let's have a look back here. The Star card. Are you kidding me? This is a wish fulfillment. And I don't think this is just your wish fulfillment. I feel like this is you and your divine masculine. It's 10707 as I say this. Twin flame guided number. This is the card number 17. So as I said, this is no coincidence you're here at this very time with 1071777 likes and numbers. This is a huge sign to say you're going to get everything you wanted, because you were the one who wished for this. You were the one who manifested this. If you manifested your twin flame, you're probably forgetting that your twin flame manifested you. So it's free will. You get free will in this lifetime. What are you choosing? And when you know what you're choosing, that's when we need to detach. That's when we need to let go. And that's when we need to invite these energies to be what they are and come in the right way. Like, we don't need to control everything. We just sometimes get stuck in this reality of, when will this happen? Is this going to happen? I'm unsure. Can you give me validation? And that's completely fine. We all go through that in our journey. But this is actually saying, you got this. You wished for this. You're asking for this. You deserve this. And when you know you deserve it, that's when you can open your hands and receive it. You can genuinely receive it. So guys, thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I'm going to cut the reading right there. Please do listen back to some of your messages, because obviously some of the questions are starting to get repetitive. So please do have a look at these messages. Go back. You might have missed out on some of the other people's reading messages that may be poignant to you and your journey. And sometimes when we're so busy looking for our own answers, we forget to listen to what other people's messages were. So please do go check that out. And if you've got any questions, and if you're not already joined in the newsletter subscription, send me an email at divinesacredtarot@gmail.com. You are all invited for a free newsletter every month for free. There's nothing else, and you don't need to buy anything. You don't need to pay anything. If you want to be part of the newsletter, please do join me and send me an email. I can add you to the list. And yeah, if you want those live readings, as I will air one in a short while, you'll get to have brand new messages and divine channeled messages too. So I'm sending every single one of you so much love, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your questions. Priya, go on then. I'm going to give you time for one question because you've just joined. You are lucky. Ask one question. What have you got? I hope you all have an amazing weekend. I hope you are kind to yourselves and take time out if you need to. I wish we had like an unmute. Maybe we should have done this. Like in the community, we can actually talk about what we want. So Priya, if you haven't already had a look at the memberships, have a look at the memberships, because you can actually have time with me online too. So will Vikram come again in relationship with me? Yeah, let's have a look at that. So thank you, angels, guides, ancestors, and spirit team. Will Priya get Vikram to come in and progress their relationship? Will Vikram come in and progress their relationship? Ah, beautiful jumping card. Fruits to the seeds that you've sown. You will get something of an offer that is coming in. This is something that you have been waiting for a very long time. And this is your person coming in as the King of Wands. They're going to come in with passion, with love, with leadership, with courage, with confidence. They're coming in as a king, right? So you are going to be given something quite amazing between like now and the next few weeks. So I'm going to leave it right there. Sending you so much love. Bye for now.